Right, guys, so vlog number 2 of prep. Like I said, trying to keep on top of these to the best of my ability. A few updates, I guess, since the last vlog I did. So since then, definitely seen a bit of a shift with the food from last time. So we pulled calories back just because things started to slow down just a touch. And obviously at this point in time, we really want to push things on as much as possible up until the first diet break that we'll take, which will be in probably about 7 weeks time or so. Yeah, about 7 weeks time. So the idea is to try and get as close to 60 kilos there as possible. So we have just taken a little bit of a pull from food. Cardio has gone in on a rest day. So training days, I don't have any cardio. Steps are the same at 12K. And that has seen a nice consistent drop over the past like few days slash kind of week or so. So things definitely moving along well. Recovery's holding up. Energy is really good at the moment actually, and in general just feeling very good myself. Like I think sessions have still been going as planned. I think I have started to fight a little bit more for some numbers, especially with upper body, but look, like that is what it is. Like I am lighter. I hit a new low this morning, so I'm 66.7 kilos as of this morning. Obviously started prep at 70 kilos, so starting to trend down nicely. And what week are we even on now? We are 19 weeks out, so 4 weeks into prep. So very pleased with the kind of progress so far. Definitely seeing a really good response out of my body at this point. Better than probably ever actually, like a lot better even since the last mini cut that I did. Definitely got a significant amount more muscle. So super reassured to see that anyway at this point in time. Don't get me wrong, like I know there are going to be some ups and downs. Trust me, I've already had some days where I've looked at my check-in pictures and be like, these are shit, but you know, that is just prep. Like that is just what it is, and it is very much like a mental game at some points. And there are going to be days where you feel like you look great, there are going to be days where you feel like you look terrible. And especially now we're dipping into the kind of 4 weeks in mark of dieting. Like that's where you start to feel a little bit more like flat but still fat. If you know, you know, but part of the process, still here for it, still feeling really good, obviously absolutely loving it. But yeah, I'm literally just here at the leisure centre now to do my cardio because I have 2 gym memberships, just so I have one closer by with a Stairmaster to get my cardio done in the morning, so I don't have to travel to Ultraflex, which is just a little bit further away. I'm probably not going to take you in with me because I've literally been here like 3 times, so I think it'll probably be a little bit overkill to bring the camera in and film myself on the Stairmaster at this point in time, where they probably think that I'm strange enough. But yeah, we're gonna get that done now, and I will catch up with you shortly. Right, rest day, meal 1 staple. If not Farge, then this is probably the second best, which is from Aldi. I think it's just the broccoli one. But this has been my meal 1 throughout the whole of off season, to be honest. Then we just pop some salt in it. Yeah, salt goes in the yogurt as well. We're also gonna get some sweetener. So again, just using the normal bulk sucrose to sweeten literally everything, just because you only have to use like the tiniest amount, which it goes a long way because it's really strong. So we have 250 grams of yogurt, 0% obviously, and then I'm literally just going to pop in the berries, 150 berries into that. And then I also will have 10 grams of the Pippernut smooth almond butter. Has to be smooth. I'm not a crunchy person at all. Beautiful. I'm also just going to take my morning slaps, well, the majority of my morning slaps with meal 1 as well. I don't really like to take them before, just because I do find that when you take like your supplementation pills in the morning, it's like it just sits weird in my stomach. Like Mark can do it, I just find that it just upsets my stomach a little bit. So always with food, for the majority anyway. Your typical bodybuilder rest day antics. Yeah, I'm one of those people now. Right, back from Tesco. I'm actually going to take these off. But just to quickly show you what I got, a smaller shop today. We went to Aldi and got most of our meat the other day, so didn't actually need to get any of that, but mainly just stocking up on like big packs of fruit, because I've kind of gone back to having fresh fruit since prep, just because strawberries just have a little bit more volume, and right now they aren't just being frozen every single time necessarily in our fridge, which doesn't actually work that well. So at the moment, fresh fruit is back in, but it just means that I have to go to the shop a little bit more often to make sure that obviously I haven't just got a ton of fruit that just keeps going off in the fridge. I also got the treat on a rest day, which is one of the Volvic sugar-frees. I literally will only have those on a rest day at the moment, not on a training day, just as a little treat. And almond butter, because I'm almost out. 50-50 ketchup, just for one of my meals on a leg day. Some eggs, mustard for Mark, and of course, just topping up on coffee, because caffeine is an absolute essential on prep. So that kind of covers the smaller shop that I did today. Like I said, mainly at the moment when I'm going to the shop just to get food, it will just be mostly berries at this point, as we'll do a bigger shop for me at Aldi. But I just want to make sure that I'm continuously stocking up on fruit, so I've actually got some to use for meals. Is it going?
It's going.
Okay guys, so client work is all boxed off for the day, so we are going to take ourselves off. Oh, almost got caught speeding there. But we're going to take ourselves off to the cinema now, which is probably going to be a bit more of a regular occurrence on prep, because, well, we can't really do anything else. So it will probably be a fair few more cinema trips throughout the next like 19 weeks or so. But what we're going to go watch? Mario Bros.
Probably Mario, yeah.
Yeah, Mario Bros. And just chill out for a little bit before the new week starts. And we are running late, as per usual. That would be like us, would it, Mark?
Yeah.
So we've brought our meals with us. They're in a little cool bag in the back. We always make sure that whenever we're going out, we're always prepared. So if we're ever on the cusp of needing an extra meal, we'll always bring it if we need it. So we'll just eat that in the cinema, and then I'll probably get a 7-Up as well, which will go along with that. Obviously, not something I have every day. To be fair, carbonated drinks don't do the best in my digestion, but it is literally just a once every couple weeks that I get one of those, so I'll probably just enjoy that. But yeah, I will sign off here, and I'll probably get back to you or catch up with you all later. Okay guys, so it is now the following day, so I'm training today, not race day anymore, but I literally just came down and look who has done the washing up. Although Mark always leaves all the cutlery because he doesn't like washing that, but fair play to you, fair play. I'm impressed. You know what I reckon actually like put me off of doing YouTube for so long? It's just the fact that I feel like I just do the same thing every single day. Why would people want to watch this? But anyways, I just thought this is realistic. Like, this is normally what we do on a rest day, on a training day. It's just very much eat, sleep, work, train, repeat. Like, that is literally it. It's the life that we love, and if you are interested, like if this is what you love to do as well, then I just thought might as well just document it anyway, especially through prep. I hope that you at least get a little bit of value from this. And you know what as well? I'm actually really starting to prefer 85% dark chocolate. I always used to have 70%, and Mark always used to say that it was dairy milk, but I've been having 85% now for some time. I actually prefer stronger chocolate now, so we're one step closer to becoming a hardcore bodybuilder apparently. So legs today, I have my post-workout ready to take with me, which to be fair, I may or may not eat at the gym today, just because I'm actually training by myself as everyone else is currently on a devolume. So I will literally just be sat at the table on my ones if I do decide to eat there. But anyway, I have post-workout, intra-workout ready to go, which I will literally just pack away in this bag here. I also have my heels in here as I am posing after like 90%, if not practically all of my sessions at the moment, just to make sure that come the time where I do start to get a lot leaner, I have the majority just absolutely drilled in. I also have these new glass Tupperwares, and at the moment I'm absolutely obsessed with glass. I got these from IKEA, and they're just, I just find that everything just tastes and looks nicer out of a glass Tupperware. So that's what we're rolling with at the moment. We also finally got a full-length mirror after many, many months of actually not having one. To be fair, probably not a bad thing during the off season, but for prep we just thought best get one. And then this is essentially what I will be taking with me to the gym. So meal prep bag with the heels, my actual bag with all my kit in, like my knee sleeves, straps, etc., intra-workout, hip thrust pad, and then always a tripod as well, just to be able to film my sets. And I also got these new cuffs off of Amazon that are kind of like ankle cuffs, but they go like under your foot, like under your shoe, so that when I'm doing these new sort of like kickback variations, I think they'll just be a little bit more, they'll just work a little bit better when it comes to actually doing those, because with a normal ankle cuff, it just doesn't feel quite right, and I just think it's because I need the strap under my foot. Prep going well, already looking just a little bit leaner, but yeah, plenty more to come yet. Okay, so I reckon that practically wraps up the video at 19 weeks out. So like I said, I'm gonna do my best just to keep on top of these, maybe drop them every week, 2 weeks or so. But just looking to document the process a little bit more. I hope that you enjoy the vlog. I hope that it gives you a little bit more insight into what we generally do on a day-to-day basis. To be fair, not a lot, but that is just realistic. Like, that is just prep at the end of the day. A lot of it is very monotonous, a lot of it is very repetitive, but that's just bodybuilding for 90% of the time. So absolutely loving it. I'll keep posting updates and just document everything and my progress a little bit more regularly, not just on YouTube, but also on Instagram and on our Uform Hub as well. So if you want to follow in a little bit more detail, you can literally just follow me on either of those. And we are well into the new week now, so ready to get after it, still feeling really good. Probably gonna be on the brink of taking a devolume soon, because it's been a good 8 or 9 weeks since I've actually taken some devolume sessions, some time off training, and I can imagine that that will definitely be due before I end up absolutely smashed. So I'll have to be really honest with myself about whether I will need to take one of those before I just try and push through it as I usually do and spend longer resting than I really initially needed to had I just taken the devolume earlier. But anyway, I digress. If you're wanting to follow along a little bit more closely with my prep, or how I'm getting on, or just see some more consistent updates, then please just drop me a follow, drop a like, drop a comment if there's anything you would like to see, and I will catch up with you soon.